Yeah. Well, this is fun. Kind of fun. The story grub. Story grub. Check this out. I'm eating it. I'm eating you. Oh, did I mess up the camera? Sorry. Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll just go in the corner. Oh gosh. That was good. That was fast. There we go. Who's that? What's that? Oh. Support my friend Sam over a spectrabicasm. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Who did you write that? Oh, not me. Not me. Are you sure? You seem kind of nervous. Nope, not me. Okay, well, no, that's a good one, because he deserves it. He's the prime example of why I am fighting against the art world. For artists like him to be seen by people like you. By people like you. By people like you. Remember that song? I do. What song was it? I can't remember. Yeah, me neither. Is it worth it? Probably not. Yeah. He's gonna say the same thing. What are you gonna do? You gonna draw? Hey, aren't you right-handed? I am right-handed, Warnstrom. Oh gosh, sorry, man. But you know what, Warnstrom? I'm sure somebody got on and they got off really quick. They're like, oh, I don't want him to see that I got on. Or they just didn't give a shit. See, most people don't even think about it. I think about it. Warnstrom, I'm sort of training myself to be ambidextrous, so you're lucky. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. So I can just watch you draw? I don't know. We'll find out. Cool. What are you gonna draw? I'm not sure. What should I draw? Eh, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So far, it looks like some kind of scorpion tail. I don't know. Well, if you're talking, I can't really concentrate that well. It's hard to do 17 things at the same time, you know? Yeah, it can be, I guess. What do you mean, you guess? You don't have to guess it. You don't have to guess. It's just, it's hard. I know. I know the struggle, Mr. Grubb. Your stinky old struggle, you stinky human. You don't have to call me names, man. Yes, I do. I know. I like it. And I deserve it. Yes, you do. Yeah, I turned it up for you. Looks like a cow. Does it? Yes, it does. I don't know what you're doing. Looks clumsy to me. Whatever she said, I don't know. But... Well, it's really nice of her to say that, isn't it? I reckon. You reckon? What does that mean? I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I'm the one that said it. I love horses. I am far from a cowpoke, but I did it as a kid. I grew up around lots and lots of horses and cows. Lots of dogs. I also raised some chickens when I was like 15. You're lucky. My dad had horses, you know. He was like a roper back in like the 90s and stuff. And he and my uncle would like compete. And so I had, you know, they always had like, our first horse was like this old mare named Lady. She was like 19. But then we got a big horse named Quincer, racehorse. The name will come to me what he is, but like a quarter horse, I guess. Yeah, I think quarter horse. He was huge. And they're gonna turn him into dog food, so we saved him. But yeah, now my dad raises mules. We have tons of mules, and mules are super cool. I love jackasses too, but the mules are the best, literally the best of both worlds. And they're very intuitive and smart and sure-footed and great for back trails and such. As you probably know if you have horses. But yeah, my grandpa used to draw a lot, and he was always drawing horses. Ooh. Really? I hope that didn't like keep you from doing it, or was it just you just happened to not be around horses again or something? I got kicked by a big ass bull, like a huge bull, and I was feeding him. I don't know how or why I did it. I thought I was close enough to him or something, if that makes sense. The closer you are to him, the less it's gonna hurt. But I was like right on his ass, and he just kicked me so goddamn hard. I didn't know what happened. I just was on the ground. Shh, draw. Okay. I want to see what you do. Well, he kicked me, and it didn't hurt me like internally, but I was on the ground. I kind of came to, and I was like right under him and behind him, and he easily could have just kicked my head into oblivion, but he let me live. He let me live to see another day. I've seen many of those days since. Right. That's what you were gonna say? Yes, Hornstrom. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. Here we're at. Go on. Shh. I can't concentrate if we're gonna be like that. I'm trying to have a conversation with my friends. My younger cousin. I'm sorry to hear that. First of all, that sucks. But like my cousin Ken, my uncle's son. My dad's side of the family's all cowboys, but he got bit in the face because he would like mess with animals, you know, like poke at them with sticks, literally, and stupid things. And like one day, this horse got tired of it, and it bit him, and it bit a chunk of his face off, like a cheek. And like my uncle apparently like went out there and just beat that horse near to death. It's the kind of family I come from, apparently. And they were cops, police officers. I guess I'd probably do the same thing if it was my fucking kid, but you know what I mean? Or I always tell somebody to get the fucking horse away from me. But I'm not a very violent person. To anybody else, but you're violent to yourself. I was. I don't eat right, if that's what you mean. Is your heart beating? Yeah. Okay, just checking. Trying to think of if I ever had any experiences like that that kept me away from. I was kind of like, not in a serious way, but I was kind of like mauled by a Rottweiler when I was around like 5. Some like traumatic stuff at 5 years old. Lots of stuff. I first lost my front tooth when I was 5 as well, in the same house. I was mauled by this big ass Rottweiler named Bear. Coming home from school, like running up towards my house. We lived way out in the middle of nowhere in California. Like, I live in California now, but out by the foothills, outside of Williams, California. It was beautiful out there, but it was just out. God, the nearest house was like a mile away, and not that we ever even went there. But yeah, I was like running up towards my front door. My dad had like, I want to say like rented the dog, but he just like, what do you call it? Like, was fostering him just for a night to see if he wanted to adopt him, I guess, or something. And that dog just ran right at me and just knocked my ass on the ground and just started tearing me apart. And my mom fucking his ass got me out of there. But he was like more after my he didn't like my brand new shoes. Just don't eat me. What the hell? I don't even know, but I'll know in a while. How long are you gonna be here? I guess you're gonna find out. Damn. You asked. What's the name of the god in Greek mythology that has many eyes? Like 300 eyes or something like that. I had it memorized a few months ago, but 2 months ago feels like, oh my, a lifetime ago now. Sure does. What's he holding? What is he holding? I don't know. You ever like watch movies? Yeah? Or you like, do you ever Are you the one of those people that are always like, what happens next if I've already seen it? Yeah? Don't do that, please. No. Don't do that. You son of a... I love you too. I was thinking a calf. But I can't draw a calf's head right now because I'm a little bit too, let's just say, otherworldly. What? Oh, sorry, that was cow. No, that's fine. I can't articulate it. Don't forget to stop by my gift shop and buy an antique Sharpie from 1993 that I used. They're $1,700. Actually, could do that. Go to my buddy's channel and just hit subscribe. That dude needs subscribers. That's ridiculous. He makes good content. I hate that I use that word now. But it's contentual. You know, it's contentious. Contented. And I won't be contented until you content yourself over there and help a brother out. Like the good old days, you know? Like the good old days. Yeah. Y'all like Van Halen? Yeah, they're ripping it up. We need more horse gods. Gotta love a good horse god. Right there, that is a country song right there. Gotta love a good horse god. Get a little up and down, dab and dip dip. Gotta love a good horse dog. I would definitely use dog in that song, but I don't want to interchange them. That would just confuse people. Can't have that. I love that part of the horse, like when you pet him. Little fuzzies. I guess my point was with the bear story was that that was at around the age of 5, and that did not deter me from loving the stockings out of dogs. Because, I mean, I had already been around tons of animals by then anyways, and, like, I think I just sort of already knew that it was like on an individual basis, you know what I mean? And not that that's better or worse or you're wrong or anything for what you did. Everybody deals with stuff differently. That's... Yeah, because by then, like, next day, you know, he got, like, another dog, and I was, like, loving on that little son of a gun. That was the same house the cat had kittens in my underwear drawer. Kittens. She showed up and she wasn't pregnant anymore, and we were all looking for the babies, and I went to change for school early in the morning, and I opened my underwear drawer and there was a bunch of kittens in there and blood and stuff, placenta and stuff. It's crazy. Living out in the country is crazy. Especially in the 80s. That was like the early 80s. So my earliest memories, Pee-wee's Playhouse, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. We only had 2 channels out there. We had a big ass swimming pool that I've written many songs about. Lots of trauma there.
Saying please, you got me dancing on my hands and knees. It's hard to breathe, Pamela. I think I may have had too much to drink, but I can't tell, so tell me what you think. I don't wanna leave, oh Pamela. Maybe it's time.
I can't see what I'm doing anymore. I was trying to draw with my eyes closed. That's alright.
Just another sorry song. Pamela, there's something special about the number 13, and I'm guessing that you know what I mean. We make a pretty good team. Pamela, if you're ever clearing your degree, when you burn it, keep it far from me. Show your teeth, oh Pamela.
Man, it was scary. It was cool, but it was like they were like there was a lot of blood. So once that was over and gone, it was better. But then years later, gosh, around like probably 1989, 1990, when I was around the 5th grade, my dog Ash, she had puppies out in the barn, and my brothers and I made a fort. Like, we hollowed out the hay bales and made like this path, this like tunnel into this like open space inside these hay bales in our barn, and we go in there and hang out and shit. And she had her puppies in there, and like it was scary as shit because like they would fall down the crack because there were like huge crevices, and they fall down like 4 feet, and so like we made it all secure and safe for the puppies and got them all homes. They were beautiful puppies, Queenslands. And they were like 2 Queenslands that we had. Ash was a mix, but the male was a pure whatever. He was gorgeous, little dude. So I met a lot of Queenslands since then, and he is by far the most tempered, the easiest going one, and smartest one out of all of the ones I've met in my life. I met quite a few. My dad gave him away without telling me. I gave away my best friend. We're pulling up. My brother Gabe was on leave from the military and pulling up to our house, and the dog kennel is in the back of this pickup truck pulling out of our driveway, and our dogs are in the truck, and we didn't even get to say goodbye to them. I want to punch my dad in the head. Family, what are you gonna do, huh? Y'all believe in aliens? I guess the right question is, do you think they're here? I think so. More than we think. No, I'm sorry I didn't answer that question. No, it didn't. It didn't give me a fear of dogs. I think I guess I sort of did. Maybe I was way too late. I'm sorry. I'm always afraid that I'm talking too loud, or my voice is annoying. I actually think that there's like different kinds too. Like, you know, I think we sort of, in a way, come from them, if that makes sense, but not so much as like, you know, ancient astronaut people think or something. But I just think humans had a lot more power a long time ago, and we lost it somehow. We've never been able to get it back, but like, I think we're on the path towards it right now, like with our technology, but in a bad way. It's definitely heading towards the wrong path. And I think there's different species that did different things with different humans, like Homo sapiens and stuff. And that's why there's like different forms of us. And there's just so many things that don't add up. And I don't trust mainstream science one little bit. I don't trust mainstream anything. Except for mainstream Frosties. Those things are really good. Delicious.
They've been tearing each other apart for years.
Exactly. I think that they can shape shift, but they can also like make you see what they want you to see. Or, there's a lot of credible people who talk about this stuff more than me, but there's a lot of crazy incidents like Rendlesham Forest and hell, Roswell.
He got to praying so loud the clouds grew fat with rain, until the rust shone on his armor, and his neighbors lost faith and floated away.
Even astronauts talk about seeing stuff. A lot of them. And we're not, you know, even police officers and people that we're supposed to, like, in times of other crisis, are told to listen to and adhere to and all this. But then when they say that kind of stuff, oh, they're loonies, they're crazy. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. Pilots, many pilots, especially like the most recent ones. Yeah, I think they've been here far longer than us, though, too. So some of them, anyways.
scattered and abandoned. They sit on their clouds, all jealous and disturbed. And I'm sure they'll put in a good word. Oh God, child, they've missed you. They've been eating each other alive since day one. And it wouldn't matter which one of you they choose, because they waited this long and still you won't come. So bring a heart and a drum and sing out for the holy wars.
No better thing to fight about, if you ask me. No better thing to kill each other over. It's just so wonderful. Anybody want to talk about any of the enemies that they want to kill? In the name of love and peace? Bunch of fucking idiots. Not you. I only ever rage at extremists and those who have power but don't use it for good. Who have all the power and don't use it for good. That is feed the beast. Ooh, it's getting dark in here. Turn on some lights, Sean. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to. Oh, hey, thanks, Alexa Marie. That's awesome. You're sweet. You're like a little darling. I'm gonna write a song about you. You know that, right? Fuck, I'll write it right now. All right, you asked for it. I'm gonna write it right now, Alexa Marie. Little girl. Surprise me like that on my birthday of all times. Please don't make fun of me. Whoever said that. 5 people are watching? It's almost a record. The other day I had 6. For like 3 seconds. Alexa Marie, Alexa Marie, you better hurry. I'm gonna make a video for you. Alexa. I don't know you, but I'm gonna make a video. Alexa. See, it's that easy. By the way, thanks, John. You can leave now. Thanks for singing that. Appreciate that. I'll just leave you. Don't try to look cool. I'm not gonna give you credit. Remember Milli Vanilli? Remember what happened to them? Taking it back. Sorry, I got distracted. John, go. Okay. John, you can leave now. Thank you. All right. Well, this is kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Here we go. I hope that's not too loud. Hey, Alexa, it was my pleasure. Alright. Getting kind of freaky in here. Anybody got a lighter? Anybody got a Tic Tac? Oh. Shit. Those are good. Still good. This is my friend Sam's channel. He's a good person. He's also a Scorpio. This is when I was young, dumb, and full of fluid. I will write a better one for you.
Back in the danger seat, slipping over citizens. Now he's flying like an alien. Oh, here we go now.
You boys in your leprechauns, you pig suckers, suck at
How about that? I just love your dad. Say everything's going great. You made me laugh.
I think it's loud right here. What do we gotta do to get more people to come? I've tried bribing people. I've tried imbibing people. I've tried... What else rhymes with bribe? Nah, nothing. Nothing at all. Because it sure isn't hard work. Oh my gosh, there's 7 people watching. You're a liar. So is your name. Don't make me call you out in front of the class.
you better the other way. He likes you better the other way. The other way. Little likable, you're presentable, you're on the wrong. Little hard to make any sense out of your lyric. Little time to feel, little food to eat, little room to bend. I'm overdone like crossing a street.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He likes me better the other way. He likes me better the other way. The other way. The other way. Yeah, the other way. The other way.
That song actually came from a friend of mine having not seen me for a long time. I grew my hair out, and he saw me after I was gone a year. He's like, I liked you better the other way. Just what? I didn't like my long hair. Nobody had ever said that to me before. I just thought it was really catchy. Not so bluntly, I should say. I know what that looks like. Pay no attention. Right now, I'm just going for it. I didn't have a plan. Maybe early on in here I saw something that resembled the shape of a horse's head, and that's what I went for. But for a long time, over the past like year or so, I started going back to like drawing things out of like get things like that were more thematic. Shit. Where are they? I can show you one if you want to see it. Oh, I think I know where it is. Can we clear space? They're kind of big. I think the Mickey Mouse one would be better because it's actually smaller. Just because of the drawings. But these I definitely had an idea going into them. I actually started sketching things out for the first time in forever before I drew them, instead of just out of my head. So, it's basically, well, you can see what it is in this. But, no, why it doesn't focus? It's really annoying. Yeah, there's alien references to all these movies and things that Disney now owns and has taken over and ruined completely ass backwards and destroyed it for future generations as well. I'm not a fan of anything. That's why I'm alone. Oh shit. I actually have my this piece of wood for my as my little phone holder. It works. Yeah. And I have like I've said this a few times during the live streams and stuff, but I feel like redundant. But these are like 19 by 24 inches of the paper that this is drawn on, and I've got like 35 illustrations that are this big and this detailed. The other ones are like completely filled in, like the one behind it. It's a homage to horror. I'm a fan of horror. There was a horror house in, wait, what? No. I'm just kidding. Obviously. There we go. Keep it on the board. I showed this, I got this print. That's why I show this one more than any of the others, I think. But this is a print of the original. And I can make prints, and I have no idea how to sell them. I don't have a website. I don't know shit. No, I'll put you close to it. I like Cthulhu up here in the corner. Like I said, I have like 35 of these, and each one probably, from start to finish, each one about a week. So I went from like August of last year to right before I moved down to California, April, I guess. From August to April, that's all I did was draw. I put my guitar away and everything. I hung up my tool belt and just drew, and then I got hurt in like February, so then I had all the time in the world to draw. It was crazy. So I just sat home and draw all the time. And I did as much as I possibly could. And then I started making videos and getting on YouTube more. My videos are based around art, so I mean, if you're an artist, that you might think they're funny, but you know, squares, people who aren't creative, lackeys, they won't get it. I'm just kidding. They would, but they won't admit it. They're just like, "Are you on crack, boy?" Like my friend Crackpipe, he comes by every so often. "Are you on crack?" And I'm like, "Why are you offering?" Like, it's just not cheap, bro. Yeah. I hope wherever you are safe and sound. Ooh, sorry. I always feel like I hit people in the head when I do that. If you have headphones on, that's probably how it felt. Looks like a hoof. Or a hoof. But you know it's not. It's not a hoof. You know it is. I'll tell you what it's not. How about this? It's not a hoof. It's very hoof of you to say. What do you think? Something coming down right there. Obviously. And then I'm going to give a little gap in between those things and these things. Just enough to put a little string in there to connect over here. And then it'll all come together. Think of it as the string that undid the bunch of bananas, right? Remember that old story? It's a wonderful story, children's story, about a bunch of bananas that were on a string. Somebody pulled at the string, and bananas fell and killed a child, killed many children, ate them. The bananas ate the children whole, peeled them and everything. It was disgusting. Wonderful story. So people like us grow up with backbones, not crying about, not whining about, not having a planet to grow up in. Death to the world and stuff. Wine bags. People are so stupid. Well, it says in my book that shit's for me, man. It was made for me. All of it. It's all mine. I can do whatever I want. I can destroy God's creation. Because it's in the book. It says a lot of things in there. You sure you want to go down that road? If you know, you know. Seems like those who yell the loudest don't know what's in there. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about God, religion, politics, all that shit. No, I'm just kidding. I just try to look at the big picture, man. The big picture is that people on the bottom are suffering and the people on the top are flourishing. And that's how it's always been. It's always going to be. And we always fall for it. And history always repeats itself. Always, always, always repeats itself. But this time around, things changed in the last 100 years because something happened with technology. So now, that was a game changer. It's like having the Ark of the Covenant. Trumpets of Jericho. Wait, the walls of Jericho. Yeah. Scary shit. I mean, it's also what? In the Mahabharata and shit. Vimanas. People suffering from radiation sickness 2,000 years ago. Cities wiped out, turned to crystal. People turned to stone. Pretty cool. Imagine those people at Pompeii. Oh my god. It's one hell of a way to go. It's like, man, just in an instant. But you're there forever. You're there until they find you. I always wonder about how I'm gonna go. Like what I'm gonna be wearing. I wanna wear something cool. Well, that's the thing. It's like with me, I'm impatient too. But that's why when I start things, I have to like feverishly finish them. Otherwise, because I've let things go in the past and I've been a part of big projects that people let go. And that's why I became such a loner, because I relied on other people too much. And for a long time, and instead of just doing my own thing. But so I've learned just that when I'm starting something, I have to finish it as fast as possible. And yeah, because I don't ever want things to go unfinished. I have a lot of things that are, but only because I don't know, it's hard to explain. They didn't have the right shape or something. I just didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. It's hard to explain because that sounds hypocritical. But sometimes it just looks finished, but it doesn't, it's not, you know what I mean? It's like, if I feel like if I go further, I'm just going to make it worse somehow. I don't know. But I feel like the individual would figure that out in the moment. Changes on that. I recorded these songs in my bedroom in Ashland, Oregon in 2004. I just got my buddy came home one night and told me that Tommy York used, what was that, Fruity Loops? For the album that had just come out, I think Hail to the Thief. And he had just put that program on my computer. And so I ran in my bedroom and I busted that shit open. I created a bunch of beats and stuff. If Tom York does, I'll fucking do it. So I was kind of against certain technology for a long time. I'm kind of cheesy. Or there's another word for it, old school. Or old fashioned, I think, maybe. Not in a cool way. But yeah, I guess my thing with what you said, Alexa, is just do whatever you want. Or maybe don't shoot so high for this, for the drawing, or go small at first and start finding ways to bend the rules, make things go faster. The only way that I did it, to be honest, was I literally, like I said, from August to late April, I guess, I was kind of depressed too, but I didn't see anybody, I didn't talk to anybody. I went to work and I came home and I got stoned and I worked on art for the rest of the night. High as a kite. I lived in Portland, Oregon. That's hot shop on every corner. But I like it. But for me, it's like people say that it makes you lazy. Yeah. For me and Joe Rogan, it's quite the opposite. We're going to dinner later, so. Not the guy on the radio, just not the guy with the show, just my friend Joe that lives on the street. For me too, I get kind of like stuck sometimes. So like I'll leave things open, and it keeps my interest in different areas. It's like right here, I could like start something, or like, well, I guess right there, I just started that, but or back here. But I'll literally like come up here if I get kind of stuck down here. I'll come up here and just do this, and I'm like forced to do something. But I'm not going to. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, I gotta start some. Right? Some people paint every day. Some people paint once a week. You just gotta find your own vibe, But don't ever like, feel like you need to be doing it or something. I do. Let me feel it for you. I'll take the pressure off you. I've decided to just let it take me. I can't live with anybody. I can't live with a partner. It's all I think about. It's all I want to do. It's like torture. So it's like, torture, but you love it. I definitely don't do it because I dislike it. But I decided just to give into it completely. And then when I did that, certain things started happening to me. Like changes started happening. I became a man. I'm just kidding. No, I just became a different kind of artist. Different kind of person. It opened doors. Helped me find out what kind of artist I was. Thank you. Did I already tell everybody about the bananas? Oh my gosh. I usually don't like bananas, but now I'm craving one. had a best friend when I was in the first and second grade in Calista, California. His name was Greg. I miss him. I knew him when I was like 4 years old, in like 1984. I tried to find him over the years. I don't even know his last name though. He got picked on a lot. I would stick up for him. I am one of those people that sticks up for the underdogs. You can say I have some standards. I knew you were in. I could tell. I was gonna say something, but I was like,
You would have scared me.
yeah.
She wanted out, and I was doing it. Did you wash pillows?
Pillows.
Throw pillows?
Did I wash throw pillows?
There are two in that dryer, so
Oh, no.
someone must have.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
must
want to
have.
interrupt her. Whatever.
I've
she's
never
doing.
washed a pillow in my life like that. Just the cases.
Yeah,
Sure, the pillowcases.
I don't know. I don't
But
know
not
what
just-
you had mine.
You can say that again, mother schlager. Schlager.
We're gonna say it again.
David.
Why don't you just say it like a leper?
He and I got drunk one day and made, like, this isn't the version, but like we got drunk one day in our old band shed out in his place. We made up this entire song on the spot, like just from start to finish. Just press record and just made it up. And all I did was go back and I just like made up better lyrics. But the music was like perfect. It sounded just like this. It's a song about lepers. We played this song in Ashland, along with many others, but like across the street from the college in that big house, you know. And this guy came across the street from across the street, but we were across the street. It was broad daylight, like, across the street from the college too. And this guy came over, he's like, guys, you know, I get it, you know, it's like rock and roll, right? Rock and roll. Like,
Rock
come
and roll.
on, I'm trying to sleep.
Oh.
And we were like, okay, all right, see you later. And then like he like went back in his house. I was like, 1, 2, 3. We started back up. And the cops came.
Yeah.
We got footage of it.
It's good.
It's okay. Alexa, subscribe to me. I'm live right now. What's right behind you? She'll get you. Ow. Thank you, Mom. That was my mom. Can't tell if we were ahead of our time or way past our prime. Yeah, the latter. Sure was fun though. Don't forget to guide people's eyes with the lines. You'll thank me later. Getting ink on that because it's on the back of my finger. My fingers are dirty. It's kind of annoying. Don't get me wrong, I'm used to it, but it's only because it's hot. I don't like sweating when I don't like, yeah, sweating when I'm gone. One thing about living back in California now is crazy. But at night when I go outside, the freaking sky, so many stars. I just get lost again. I grew up in Northern California, and like I said, out in the country and stuff. But I also grew up in, like, Chico and cities and stuff as well. But I spent a lot of time outdoors, and not, all the time like camping, but a house with plumbing. But you take 2 steps outside, and it's just like you're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And the sky was just so wonderful to look at, and I just got lost thinking about what was just going on and the possibilities. And it kind of does feel like something happened, like, I don't know, like 30 years ago, like some kind of jolt, and it put things off course or something. Like something happened, like it doesn't feel right anymore. I'm trying to remember when it did. I know when it does feel right. The only time my life ever feels right is when I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Complaining about it. No, I mean drawing.
Strap on your children.
What is this thing?
Strap on your children. Before they get too far, got to make them listen. Got to make them listen. Most of the time it's hard. Most of the time it's hard. Come be with nothing sometimes when you think they're dead. They Swimming will take me. Kill off this weakling. Pouring fast into my brain. How you must hate me. Treating you vaguely. Here's one thing that I can't explain. Here's one thing that I can't explain. Go and tell the media you
This drawing brought to you by Slurpee. Slurpee, the ink you can drink.